Hey everyone, welcome to Goddess Flow. It's a throwback to the 80s, aerobics. So we're going to do a type of aerobics and blend with yoga. The aerobics can be adjusted to high, medium, or low impact, depending on your level of fitness. So I taught aerobics for probably a good 12 years back in the 80s. And I did it with a little bit of yoga. So today we got a little bit of both. So when you incorporate aerobics into your yoga practice, you do burn more fat and more calories. And the level of intensity is up to you. So let's begin our practice in Sukhanasana, easy sit. So legs crossed, legs extended, a little bit of both. Getting balanced, comfortable on your sit bones. And if that means a blanket, a pillow rolled up under the edge of your butt to make you more comfortable as you sit in Sukhanasana, so be it. So we soften and we close our eyes. And we connect with the magic of our breath. So breathing is the bridge. It takes us out of our bodies and into our souls. Soften your belly and let the breath travel all the way down into the bottom of your lungs. And then exhale softly and slowly, nothing forced. So let's repeat. Rinse and repeat. Let's inhale positive energy in. And exhale negative energy out. Let's inhale peace and calm. And exhale chaos, stiffness. Can you feel? Can you feel the change, the shift? So yoga raises our vibration. It helps us more intuitive. So today's mudra is Avana mudra. Sides of your hands, bottom together, and bring your thumbs in closer. So this mudra opens up the back door of your heart chakra and your solar plexus chakra. Heart chakra is air and unconditional love. Solar plexus chakra is fire. The ego, and it's your control center. So we put air and love into the ego, and we put fire into the heart center, creating passion, compassion, and all the body parts connected to it, your heart, your lungs, your digestive system, the breasts, all receive a healing with Avana mudra. And mostly this mudra helps us with self-love. One of the hardest lessons that we have to learn in yoga is how to love ourselves unconditionally. Back door of the heart chakra. So breathing in and breathing out one more time. And I hope you found some good 80s music to jam to while we practice our blend of yoga and aerobics today. Let's release your mudra. Let's hang on to our legs, our knees. And right into somatics, also known as supikrin in Sanskrit. Let's put the chins into the hollow of our throats. And all your thoughts pouring out of your heads into the earth to be recycled, gathered up later. Let's take that heavy head. And those of you who have practiced with me before know that supikrin is joint freeing. It opens up all the major joints, all the major muscles, and it clears negative energy out of our parts. Our necks hold anger issues. Let's try a complete circle all the way around. So get rid of that anger. And if that felt okay, return it. Unwind, go the other way. Chins into the hollow of your throat. Let's inhale and breathe the head up slowly. And when you make it all the way up, small circles with your shoulders. Loosening up shoulders that hold trust issues, especially trusting that inner voice. Let's inhale, shrug up, pressing your legs down, creating space in your core. More space equals more peace, more bliss, more room for possibilities. Exhale, raise your arms. No expectations. Possibilities are endless. Let's make circles with our hands while we work our elbows. So elbows are all about accepting new experiences. Return it. Do you have a hard time with change? You might have elbow issues. And from our wrists, the minor details in our lives here. Let's return it. And then let's hang on to our legs or our knees. Inhale your rib cage up off of your waist. And let's do a rib cage roll. And the asana part of yoga is getting physical. And it reminds me so much of Olivia Newton-John's song, Let's Get Physical. And then reverse it. Michael Jackson's Beat It. Lots of good tunes you can jam to while we practice. And then if you've got anything underneath your sit bones, move it out so we can roll around on our sit bones. And clear those worries and fears that stop us from getting grounded as they block your root chakra. Let's reverse it. Unwind, go the other way. And then we'll corkscrew or spiral to neutral and rock it back and forth. And let's anchor our sit bones, arching and rounding our backs. Spinal seizure has everything to do with creating a more alkaline pH factor in your body. And many of you have heard it from me as a holistic practitioner, that an alkaline pH, cancers, tumors, diseases cannot thrive or survive or even live if your pH is alkaline. Let's do this one more time. So get alkaline, folks. Eat your dark leafy greens. Let's come to neutral. Let's find a safe twist. Off to your right we go. Inhale, push off. Exhale, twist and turn. Nice detox pose. And change sides. Inhale, push off. Exhale, twist and turn. Let's add another one today. So off to the right, push that left knee down as you push taller, and then twist and turn. And let's twist to the left, push that right knee down, twist and turn to your left. And then back to neutral or Sushumna, your hands behind you. Inhale your heart up. We'll open up the front doors of your chakras. And then exhale, heads up, abdominals in, and push your knees down towards the earth. And squeeze your elbows closer together behind you. And soften up. Let's try it again, but this time, can you lift up those sit bones? If so, squeeze them close together and maybe tilt that head back. And then exhale, let's come down slowly. I'm a little concerned. I've got some incense burning behind me. I don't want to start my ponytail on fire. Let's kick up that left foot and continue with the somatic, supigrin. Let's loosen up our knees. So knees, pride and ego. Let's return it. So we're working the left side, the feminine, the lunar side. Let's pull this leg straighter. So into the hamstring we go. Let's climb up. Push your foot up, lift up the heart and bring the leg in. Hamstring, self-control issues. And back it up. Circles with your foot. Let it flow from your ankle. Inflexibility and guilt is the emotion that gets trapped in the ankle. Reverse that. So perhaps those ankle issues are related to those emotions. Let's bend at the knee and rock our baby. Onto our hips. fears of moving forward get trapped in our hips. And let's push this knee in towards our armpit and breathe. Power of the breath to transform and to heal us. Leg out. Let's actually pull this leg over our bottom leg into lazy lizard. Let's lean forward and breathe into that left hip. And then let's take our focus into our hip flexor, left hip flexor, top of the front of that left thigh. Bring this left foot back and pull the knee back as you push your heart forward. Hip flexor is feeling stuck in life. Left hip flexor, is it coming from yourself? Is there a female in your life that's creating that emotion? And then bring this left foot around, turn it upside down, and we're going to do a little foot reflexology, little circles into the roots of your toes. Getting the feet ready for the standing asanas and healing the body through the feet. So Google foot reflexology map and you'll see what I mean as you work into the pads beneath those roots. Here at the studio I've got copies right on the signing table into the arch of your foot. A lot of pressure. And then heading down towards your heel. And when you get there, work the perimeter. Take your thumb or a couple of knuckles. And little circles all around the edge of your heel. Dead center of your heel. Let's weave our fingers in between our toes, creating space wherever we can. Go down as far as you can. And it's a gentle wiggle. And then a careful extraction. So we'll tuck the left side in and kick up the right foot. Right side, masculine side, onto our knees. Pride and ego. Right side, is it coming from a male influence? Return it. And then take this leg and pull it straighter. Push your foot up, lift up your heart and bring the leg in closer. Breathe into that hamstring. Self-control issues, clear them all out. And back it up, circles with your foot. Let it flow from your ankle. In, flexibility and guilt. Return it. And let's bend at the knee. Let's rock our baby. And get into those fears of moving forward. Let's clear them all out. So many possibilities, no expectations. And let's take this knee and push it in towards your armpit. Breathing. And on the lazy lizard, let's bring this right leg over our left leg and lean forward. Breathe into anything that's opposing you right now. Send the energy of your breath there. And then over into the hip flexor. Right hand, right foot or ankle. Let's pull that right knee back. Let's push our hearts forward as the knee goes back. So the right hip flexor, top of the front of the right thigh. Connected to feeling stuck in life. Let's bring this right foot around and turn this foot upside down. Let's take our thumbs and little circles into the roots of our toes. Releasing lactic acid, uric acid bubbles that eventually harden and turn into arthritis and different types of stiff, painful conditions. Into the pads beneath those roots. Into the arch of the foot. Working our way down towards our heel. And when you all get there, a thumb or a couple of knuckles, little circles, lots of pressure all the way around the edge of your heel, dead center of your heel. And let's wave our fingers in between our toes. Go down as far as you can. And it's a gentle wiggle. And a careful extraction. Let's take those two warmed up feet and put them together in the front. And Konasana, the butterfly. Let's bring them in close. Let's inhale, knees and shoulders up as you let go of the heaviness of all negative energy. Feel it passing down through your root chakra and dropping into the earth. Let Gaia recycle it. And then exhale, push down. Sit bones close up. Kundalini fire shoots up the spine. Can you feel it in the head? Maybe out of the top of your head, that violet glitter flowing all around you. Do it one more time. Inhale, getting rid of the heaviness. Knees and shoulders rising up. Exhale, knees and shoulders down. And we push the pause button. Sit bones closer. Kundalini fire brings in awareness. Raises our vibration. And soften up. So our feet will go forward or our sit bones will back up. Hang on and inhale. Breathe into your belly. Exhale. Let's bow humbly forward and honor that inner teacher, our souls, who we really are underneath the many layers of conditioning. So go to your limit. Soften your belly and do that full, complete yogic breath. And let's back it up. Let's go into wide angle. So our legs out to the side, your knees and toes, point them up. Upavisa Konasana, up, wide angle. Inhale, push up. Exhale, walk, slide your hands forward. We go to our limit and we pick and choose our intention. Something you've always wanted. Something you were afraid to ask for. Breathe it in and breathe it out. Let the heads get heavy so you're not straining your neck. Breathing in and out of your nose. And then let's back it up. So we're going to bend our knees and bring our feet in the front on the floor. So working on balance here. Let's reach for our feet, our ankles, our shins. So working in the bow. So inhale, back up and try balancing on your sit bones and lift up your feet. And your left leg out to the side and your right foot. Bring it in toward your heart center. Nice straight spine. Breathing. Heart's up a little higher. How you doing? If you fall out of a pose, have fun with it. And then let's retract that left leg. Let's extend that right leg. Bring that left foot in a little closer. Everybody grabs differently. Heart's up. Spine nice and straight. Left foot in a little closer. And bring them both in. Let's try them both out to the side. Here we go, gang. Whoops. So go to your limit and then work on straightening your spine. Lift up your hearts. Lift up your chin. Nice straight spine. How are we doing? And let's bring those feet in and let's turn sideways on our yoga mat. Straighten those legs. Let's bounce. Let's shake them out. And let's do a little bit of hip walking. A little bit of jive. Up and down your mat. With your arms, without your arms. Maybe you want to punch it out. Maybe you want to burn a little bit more calories. And then coming back to neutral or center, let's bring up the sun. So seated sun pose. Bring your hands up above your head. Rib cages up off your waist. And let's bow humbly forward. Chins up. Honoring the sun, the moon, the cosmos. Let's get closer to our legs. A little closer. And then inhale, reverse plank. Put your hands behind you. Your feet shoulder or hip width apart. And see if you can lift up those sit bones. Squeeze them close together. Breathing in and out of your nose. And let's push the pause button. Hips up higher. And slowly lower. Or drop down if you must. When you all touch down, let's do Apanasana. Knee squeeze, knee hug. Or knee hold, get tall. Really lengthen that spine. Opening up all 24 vertebrae. Taking the pressure off the discs. Taking the pressure off the nerves that are around it. Hands around our backs. Let's rock and roll. A little bit of spinal rocking. So rolling out tension in the muscles around your spine. And also maybe putting in a vertebrae that's out. Well, let's rock it up and keep it up. Plant your feet and bring your arms out parallel to the earth. And I hope you've got some tunes to groove to. Let's work our abs. Let's back it up slow. Go to your limit. Ground your feet. Push your feet down. And if you're cramping up, you need to flex your feet. Curl your toes up. Pull your navel in. Lift your heart up. And jive, folks. And we're going to pull ourselves straighter. Ground your feet. Stretch your arms, your hands above your head. Rib cages up off your waist. And then slowly lower. Arms parallel to the earth. Back it up slow. Getting our abs done early. Keep your navel into your spine. Keep your heart up in your chest. Keep your feet nice and grounded. And let's get physical. And then slowly straighten back up. Reach your hands above your head. Ground your feet. Can you feel those abdominals tensing up and tightening up? And bring your arms down by your... Bring your arms back parallel to the earth. One more time. Let's recline. Let's back it up. Can you slowly lower yourself all the way down? How you doing? And then bring those knees up. Placing your hands underneath your butt, and let's hip lift. Let's do for 10. 9. Working the different rows of abdominals. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. Last one. Keep the small in the background and push your feet up higher. And then let's bend our knees and knee squeeze, knee hug, knee hold. Cross your legs at your ankles. And let's rock it back and forth. One more time. And if your knees are healthy, rock it up into a squat. Catapult yourself up with your hands in between your legs. And if your knees are not healthy, you can be sitting while we work on a little bit more balance. So on your toes and your arms are parallel to the earth. And let's drop down. Let's roll it over onto all fours. So your hands, place them underneath your shoulders, knees right underneath your hips. And let's find cat flow, arching and rounding our backs. So starting out easy. Put more effort in and spread your fingers, spread your toes. One more time. And then soften up so we can tail wag. Rock those hips side to side. Maybe your heads and maybe your shoulders. And then let's put cat flow and tail wag together. There's no right or wrong, it's just your movement, it's your flow, it's the way your body wants to go. And then return it. Unwind, go the other way. And let's come to neutral and find our down dog. So curl your toes under. Lift up your knees and push those heels down. As they're heavy, sit bones are light. So a nice place to purge, to let go of things that no longer serve us. Let's bend that right knee and breathe into that straight left leg. And then change sides. Alternating those heels, pump your feet. It's called walking the dog. Let's travel. Let's tippy toe. Let's baby step our feet in towards our hands. And when y'all can't get any closer, bend your knees. And ragdoll up. One vertebrae at a time. Or climb up these legs. When you make it all the way up to the top, place your hands behind you, your elbows close. Closer. Bend your knees, rock your hips. And gently arch your back, chins up. Activate the front doors of your chakras. And then heads up. Let's bend our knees and ragdoll down. So a gesture of surrender, letting go. And when you make it all the way down, let's rise up back inside our space. Bend those knees radically. And as you rise up inside your space, turn towards me. Let's bring up the sun. Two hands up above your head, and let's crescent moon to your left, my right, with a heavy head. Let's come back up to neutral. And then crescent moon to your right. Heads are heavy. And rise up inside your space, and we're going to draw down the moon slowly. Turn your palms out. Lift your rib cage up off your waist. And let's draw down the moon. So let's make that transition from yoga to aerobics. Come all the way down. Let's kick it out. So in yoga, we call it Shakti shake. So kick out those feet side to side. And add some arm movement. Use those arms. Move those arms. The more movement, the more calories, the more fat we burn. And we're going to begin to rise up. So that foot out becomes a knee up. Or if it's too intense, keep the kick. So it's just side to side movement or a knee up. And if you want more, bring your opposite elbow into that knee. And yeah, baby, let's get physical. So we're going to go from side to side to twos. Two on the right, two on the left. Are you ready? Let's do twos. 1, 2. Change them up. 1, 2. Again. With or without those arms. let's go from 2s to 4s. Are we ready? Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Repeat it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Change. 4, 3, 2. Try both arms. 4, 3, 2, 1. Again. Change. 4, 3, 2. One more time. 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one. 4, 3, 2. We're getting it. One more. Side to side. Kicks or knees. With those arms, without those arms. One more. 4, 3, 2, 1. And let's pause. Bringing up the sun. Each shoulder hip width apart. Let's bring our hands down in front of our hearts. And let's widen up into goddess. No feet apart. And we're going to rock it. Side to side. And try stepping in with that rock. We got it. Looking good. And then let's pause on the one side and turn. Twist and turn into warrior 1. Bend that front leg and try to get that back heel down. Breathing. And let's pivot to neutral or Sushumna. Right into goddess. Bend your knees. Bend your elbows. Tuck your sit bones underneath your shoulder blades. Spread your fingers. Spread your toes. Now let's push our tongues up. Activate and clear your throat chakra. Speak your truth, but politically correct. Roll your eyebrows into your eyebrows. So pour through any disillusion and see things as it really is. And straighten up and back to side. With arms is more intense and more challenging. Without arms, a little easier. Big steps, baby steps. And we're going to take it into warrior on your right side. So step to the right and raise your hands up above your head. Drop your sit bones down. Bend that front leg. Try to get your back heel all the way down. Catching your breath. Burning lots of calories, lots of fat. Let's pivot. Let's turn to neutral. Let's go back to goddess. Bend those elbows. Bend those knees. Tuck your sit bones underneath. This time, curl your toes under. Clench your hands. Tongues into the bottom of your mouth. Cleans up your words, but draws energy down towards the root. It helps you get grounded. Eyeballs into your cheekbones. Same thing, pours through disillusion. So you can see things as they really are. And we're going to go into back jacks. So that side to side movement, kick that foot up behind you. If you want to add some arms, it's opposite foot. Bring it down, or opposite hand, bring it towards your opposite foot. And then we're going to shift to 2s. Are you ready? Set. Let's go. 1, 2. Change sides. 1, 2. Change it again. 1, 2. Change. Change 2. Change 2. And then 4s. 1, 2, 3. With arms or without. 4. Change it. 1, 2, 3. 4. Change. 4, 3, 2. One more 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then kickbacks. Hang out here and kick them back. With arms or without. And let's anchor those feet. Go into elephant pose. So returning to our yoga, slower, slower. And we're going to throw our arms up and out. And bring your foot in while your hands go up. We got it. Back to the aerobics. And let's slow it down. Slower, lower, lower. Let's put our hands right at the top of our thighs. Slide your hands down those thighs. Curl your sit bones, your tailbones up. Breathing in and out of our nose. So take your left shoulder and twist it to the right. Sides. Rocking onto the sides of your feet if you can. Catching our breath, making more prana. Feet flat. Body to neutral. And then take that right shoulder and twist it to the left. Navel into your spine, the outside edges of your feet. And then back to neutral. So let's ragdoll down. One vertebrae at a time. To really keep our head above our heart level. So lift up your chin and your gaze. And we're going to straighten our legs. So head below heart puts too much blood flow into the head. So keep your chin up, keep your head above your heart. And then relax your head, widen up your feet. And maybe take the crown chakra down. Whilst you push the root chakra up, heads are heavy. How are you doing? Not everybody can put their head below their heart yet. If that's you, you want to keep your head up here. And then let's everybody come into table backs so that your head's above your heart, and we're going to do our windmill. So without bending those knees, rock your hips to the left, and then windmill that left hand up. Follow it up with your gaze. Go to your limit and pause. Go up a little higher. So many possibilities, no expectations. Reach up for them. And then slowly lower. When you all touch down, hips to neutral, and rock your hips to the right. Lift up your chin and follow that right hand up, slow motion. Go to your limit and pause. Now reach up a little bit higher. And then slowly lower. Keeping your gaze on that right thumb. When you all touch down, feet in closer, let's travel to your right and pivot your feet. Let's put that left knee down in the back and stretch your right leg through your arms. So into Hanamonasana, the monkey. Go to your limit and breathe. So Hanamonasana, the monkey, helps us connect with our inner child. Turning that frown upside down into a smile. Or maybe laughter. Let's change. So retract right and push that left leg through your arms. Go to your limit and pause. Breathing in and out of your nose. Little farther. So we do what we can and we leave the rest. It's called ahimsa. Non-violence to ourselves first. And send that left leg back by your right leg. Knees, let's widen them up. Let's put our hands close together and shift that weight forward. Kick up your feet. Let's do some yogi push-ups. So turn up the beat, guys. Let's shoot for 10. 1, 2. If this is too hard, walk your hands in closer. 3. Or drop your feet down. 4, 5. How are we doing? 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one. Bend your elbows. Lower those hips and kick up your feet. Reach back for your ankles as we pull ourselves into another version of the bow. So face is up first, knees up second, heart's up. Maybe your thighs are up. And let's lower those knees. Bring them shoulder hip width. Put your hands far apart, maybe on the floor, but if you're slipping and sliding, put part of your hands on your yoga mat. Well, let's rise up. Ankle cross. And let's go back to our yogi push-ups. 10, 9. Are you grooving? 8. How's your music? 7. Too hard, walk your hands in. 6, 5. 4 more. 3, 2. And you got it. We're all the way down. Uncross those ankles. Reach back for your ankles with your hands. You don't have to connect, but everybody lift up your face. And if you've got your feet ankles, pull up those knees. Maybe your thighs. Maybe your hearts. And then let go. Let's lower our feet and place our hands outside our shoulders. So we're into Cobra. So rising up and keeping those hips glued to the earth. Elbows close. And if Cobra is too radical for your back, go into Sphinx pose. Elbows under your shoulders. Everybody, tongues into the roof of your mouth. Eyeballs into the eyebrows. Breathing in and out of our nose. And let's come down slowly. One vertebrae at a time. And when you all touch down, let's stack one hand on top of the other and lift up that straight right leg and breathe. So strengthening muscles in and around the back and the hips that are too loose, and the stuff that's too loose or too tight, we loosen them up. So lower that right leg and then try the left. Keep the left leg straight and lift it up. Breathe in and out of your nose. And then that left leg down. Let's get grounded again. Let's bend at our knees. Let's do some cross kicking. It helps break up scar tissue adhesions from your lumbar section down to your ankles. And it realigns our energies. Let's shuffle kick or flutter kick. Anytime you do things that are difficult, your prana, your chi can get blocked. It can go in the wrong direction. We're just fixing all of that. And let's drop our feet down. Roll it over onto your back. So transition time. So bend those knees. Plant your feet. And take that external focus. And bring it within. Explore the inner landscape of your soul. Notice how easy it is to breathe fully and completely. So today, let's do eye of the needle. Let's put that left ankle on that right leg. And we're going to kick up the right leg and grab the back of it and bring it in closer. And if you need more of a challenge, bend the right leg at the knee and grab the knee or the shin and bring it in. It becomes 4 square pose. So breathing into whatever's resisting, and most of us will feel it in that left hip. And then everybody bend that right leg at the knee and your arms out to the side so we can do our twist. So let's twist these twisted legs to our right. Drop that right foot down so you can stabilize and not strain your low back, but heal it. Go to your limit and breathe. So what all can you soften? Check your heart chakra, your chest, your back, your arms, your hands. Check your throat chakra, your jaw, the root of your tongue. Soften your third eye, smooth the thinking lines out of your forehead. Feel those legs going farther into the pose without any effort. And let's rise up. Groove into some good music. Let's twist these legs. Walk, slide that right foot over to the left side. Go to your limit and pause. Find your breath and breathe. Softening that heart chakra, your throat chakra, and the third eye. And let's rise up back inside our space and change that leg cross. So put that right ankle on that left leg, and we're kicking up the left leg this time and grabbing the back of it. So we're into that right hip. So is one side better than the other? Bring that left leg in closer. And if you need more of a challenge, bend the left leg at the knee and bring the knee and the shin in closer. And send your breath, your prana, your chi, your energy into that right hip. You're moving forward, created by a male influence. And then everybody, bend the left leg at the knee, drop the left foot down, stretch those arms out to the side, and let's twist these legs to the left first. Go to your limit and pause. So feel that energy, prana, the chi move into your right hip again. Soften the heart chakra, your chest, your back, your arms, your hands, your shoulders. Soften that throat chakra, your jaw, the root of your tongue. Soften your third eye. Smooth those worry, those thinking lines out of your forehead. Back doors of your eyes. Then let's rise up. So float these legs up. And then walk, slide, or drag that left foot over to your right side and twist to the right. So breathing into that left hip. Going deeper into the pose without any effort. Work in an eye of the needle. Let's rise back up. Let's uncross. Let's plant both feet down. Smooth any wrinkles out of your back. And your arms down by your sides. Feet in closer. Can't put stress on your knees, so see how it feels with them in close. But hips up. Too much pressure on the knees. Regroup. Walk your feet out a little bit. And try it again. Shoulders, elbows, sit bones closer together. A hand clasp will take you deeper, but can be hard on the shoulders. Chest pushes into your chin. Hips up a little higher. Let's squeeze and soak the thyroid gland. And wake up your thymus gland, the middle of the chest. That controls your immune. So let's unclasp and right hip up higher than the left hip. Let's create a smile with our hips. And then the left hip slightly higher than the right. One more time, smile with those hips. Right hip up, higher, and the left hip up higher. And then to neutral, open up shoulder blades, sit bones. Let's lower our hips right on top of those hands with your palms down. And then we'll move our elbows closer together underneath us. And then hearts up as we rise up into fish, Matsyasana. Hearts up, trying to get the top of the head to the top of the earth. Breathing into your throat chakra. And the thyroid, the parathyroid, your cervical spine. Your breast, your chest, your lungs, your back. And we're backing up out of the pose. Same way we got in. Bend your knees. Hips up off your hands. Smooth the wrinkles out of your back. And bring your knees into your cupped hands. And y'all know when we get here, we're done. Done with the challenging asanas. So rolling around on marmor trigger points, let's make small circles with our knees. And then reverse it. And pry those knees apart and get past those feelings of vulnerability. Let them go. Be comfortable with who you are. That goes back to self-love, the back door of our heart chakras. Be comfortable with who you are. I am okay. Affirmation, I am perfect in the eyes of my Creator. Let's push those knees closer together. Let's drop our feet down and send our legs straight. Let's stretch our hands up above our heads and get taller. Big inhale. Come on, guys, really release your cores and wiggle those hips. And then exhale, let's soften up all over and bring our arms down by our sides. Halfway down, let's put our hands above our shoulders, cross the left arm over the right. Left over right, the moon over the sun, feminine over masculine. And give yourself a heartfelt hug. Let's make some oxytocin. It's a feel-good hormone that beats up cortisol. Cortisol is a stress hormone that your body produces and makes under stress. That stress hormone, cortisol, tells your body to hold the fat. Oxytocin wipes away the cortisol. This asana helps with self-love too. Opens up the back door of your heart chakra. And let's uncross. Let's put our hands back up above our shoulders. So now we'll put the right over the left, the sun over the moon, masculine over feminine. Give yourself another heartfelt hug. A 20-second hug, whether you're the giver, the taker, the receiver, or you're self-hugging. More likely during these days of quarantine. So a 20-second hug makes lots of oxytocin. Heals the back door of your heart chakra. One more inhale. And then let's unwrap. And let's bring our hands all the way down by our sides. Let's finish the asana part. Circles with your feet. Circles with your hands. Roll your head around your shoulders. And then reverse it. Good time to find a pillow, a blanket, a bolster, whatever you all need to be comfortable in Savasana. So I'm going to do a guided meditation on cellular healing. So bolsters, pillows, whatever you need under your head, under your neck, or under your knees. But lying on your back, let's soften or close our eyes and begin that journey into the landscape of your soul. So we always reconnect with our breath and breathe. in and out of our nose. So soften, relax your feet. Bring your awareness down there. Let them fall right or left, up or down, whatever way they choose. Your ankles. Back of the knees, the front of the knees. The thighs. The hips, the heaviest joint in your body. Your hands tingle like Pavlov's dogs in anticipation of going next. Just allow your hands to pull your arms. Maybe your shoulders. Your navel floating down into your spine like a feather. Floating softly into the earth. Your rib cage. Let it drop like a sack of potatoes. Your chin tilted up ever so gently. Allow your mouth to prompt open and your tongue to roll out the back of the head. Cheekbones, your forehead crumble. And any remaining thoughts flutter out of your head like butterflies in the sky. Let's take a cosmic comb and pull it up your forehead and down the back of the head. Sweep it from your forehead over that left ear down towards the nape of your neck. That cosmic comb or brush over the right ear. Let the three energetic pathways meet and weave together, braid together into one. And as you pull this energy down your spine, visualize any negative energy shooting out of your body into the earth and hitting the earth and turning into positive things. Gaia recycles everything. Flowers all around you, popping up, sprouting in between your fingers, in between your toes, in between your thighs. Sides of your body and your arms, all around your head. What color are your flowers? Color of your flowers connects with the chakra that needs toning, that needs attention. Be aware of your flowers. Awaken. Awaken. Awaken to the sound of the gong. So the sound vibrates in your root chakra, activating all the seven. Let's bend our knees and plant our feet. Gently rock your head side to side. Let's brush away the cobwebs of Savasana. And then roll your head towards me, and if it's a good side, keep rolling. Bring those knees towards me. Be mindful of your head, your neck, your shoulders. Notice all those recycled thoughts returning to you now. Feeling so much lighter. So recapture the breath. Feel it enter, feel it exit. So we always root down before we rise up. And hopefully you put some slower, soft music on for this last part of our class. So let's rise up inside our space and awaken the 6 senses, your 5 vayus, 4 cardinal directions, your 3 nadis, 2 electrical currents, mudki and budki, and the 1 soul. We really are underneath the many layers of conditioning. So let's breathe our spines right out of those sit bones. Your arms an extension of your spine, rolling, flowing into your lap like a waterfall or a fountain. And your flowers present all around you with smiles. So find your heart smile. Open up the front door of that heart chakra where we give love, and the back door of our heart chakras. Self-love, how we receive love, how we receive compliments. It's all about nurturing, taking care of ourselves. So let's reconnect with Avana Mudra. Bringing your thumbs in closer. So we always close with gratitude. So visualize something you're grateful for. It's got to be at least one thing, and it can be a gazillion. Turn it into a starseed of light and plant it in your hands, your gratitude gardens. And let's close that up. And bring this gratitude into our soul shine. Your soul is located 1 inch to the right of your heart chakra. So put your thumbs right onto your chest there. So when you chant Om to end our Goddess Flow practice, you can feel your soul vibrate. So inhale with me as we close our practice. Namaste, everyone, and thank you for joining me, and give me some feedback. Should we do more? Should we get more intense? Namaste and thank you.